everyone, welcome to day 28th of Main Lead Code Challenge, and today's question is maximum erasure value. In this question we are given an array of integers and we need to identify that subarray which has a maximum sum provided it doesn't contain any duplicate elements in it. For example, we have an array as 4, 2, 4, 5, 6. We need to identify that subarray which has maximum sub provided it doesn't contain any duplicates elements in it. In this case it would be 2, 4, 5, 6 and the sum of these elements would be 17. Without much ado, let's look at the presentation that I have created for this. Let's get started. And maximum erasure value lead code 1659. We'll be using two-pointer approach to solve this question, and frankly it's not a very hard question if you know the two-pointer concept. So let's get started. Since we need to identify whenever duplication is happening in our array, we will require a set for this that will contain all the unique elements that we have visited so far. So this will be a set of type integers. Another thing that we will use is a two-pointer approach, start pointer and the end pointer. And next we will use two variables, one for storing the current running sum, the current sum of elements into consideration, and the other would be max sum, the max sum observed in the array where there is no duplication is happening, and we'll initialize both of them to 0. So let's get started with it. The first element is 4. 4 is not part of the set. We'll add 4 to it. Running sum will be updated to 4. Max sum will be updated to 4 again, since this time running sum is greater than max sum. Let's move on to the next iteration. We'll increment the ending pointer and we have 2. 2 is not part of the set, so we'll add 2 to it. Running sum will be updated to 6. Max sum will be updated to 6 again. And next we have 4. Since 4 is already part of our set, unduplicated set, therefore this time instead of moving the end pointer we have to move s pointer so that we do not consider duplicate elements, and we will increment the s pointer to the next index and we will delete 4 from the set. So 4 gets deleted, running sum gets reduced by 2, and we'll continue the process. Since we are still at end index, again we'll continue the same process. We will add 4 back into the set since 4 got deleted in the past, and running sum gets updated to 6, back to 6. And next we continue the iteration. Next we have 5. So 5 is not part of the set. 5 gets added. The running sum becomes 11 and max sum becomes 11. And next we have 6. 6 is also not part of the set. Running sum becomes 17. Max sum also becomes 17. Remember, we are doing two things here. Whenever end pointer is getting incremented, we are adding that element into the set. First thing, we are updating the running sum variable, and then we are doing the comparison for max sum. Whether running sum has is greater than the max sum, we'll update the max sum. Whenever we are moving the start pointer ahead, we are removing that element from the set. So this is the removal. This and ending was the addition. Also, along with the removal, we are reducing the running sum variable by the same value that is held at the current index. So let's try and understand the approach by another example as well. This time we have 5 to 1, 2, 5, 2, 1 to 5. So let's start the process. We have start pointer, we have end pointer, and we have two variables, rs and ms, which is max sum and running sum, both initialized to 0. So the first element is 5. 5 is not part of the set, so 5 gets added. Running sum gets updated to 5, max sum gets updated to 5. The next element is 2. 2 is not part of the set. Running sum gets updated to 7, max sum gets updated to 7. Next we have 1. 1 is not part of the set. 1 gets added. Running sum gets updated to 8. max sum gets updated to 8. Next we have 2. Since 2 is already present, we will keep on incrementing the start pointer till the time 2 is not removed from the set. So the first element to be removed is 5. So 5 gets removed, 5 is gone. Running sum get reduced by 5. So the updated running sum is 3. Next we have 2. We have to remove 2 from the set. And 2 gets removed, running sum gets updated to 1. And now let's continue the process. We'll again, since we are pointing, end is pointing to 2, we'll add 2 back. 2 gets added. So we already have 1. 2 gets added, and running sum gets updated to 3. Next we have 5. 5 gets added, and running sum gets updated to 8. Max sum still remains the same because running sum is equal to it. Next we have 2. We'll keep on updating the starting pointer till the time 2 is not removed from the set. So the first element that we'll remove is 1. So 1 gets removed. Running sum get reduced by 1. So running sum becomes 7. Next we have 2. So S points to 2. 2 gets removed from the stack, and running sum gets updated to 5. In this way, you will continue the process till the time the ending pointer doesn't reach the terminal length. And there are few takeaways from this exercise. The first one is, whenever you are increasing the ending pointer, you will update the running sum variable with the current value. And as soon as you will update the running sum variable, you will compare it with the previously existing max value. Along with this, you will add that element into the set. Whenever you are incrementing the start pointer, you will reduce the running sum value, you will remove that element from the set, and you will continue the process. Whenever you see a new element, ending element, you will first of all check whether it's part of the set or not, and if it's not part of the set, you will add those elements. If it is already a part of that set, you will increment the start pointer. So without much ado, let's look at the coding part, and everything will be clear there. Also, the answer in this case is 8. So wanted to highlight that as well. Let's move on to the coding part. The first thing that I have done here is to define a set of type integers. I have taken two variables, the start and the end. I stands for the ending pointer. And there are two variables, running sum and max sum, which I discussed in the presentation. Till the time my ending pointer doesn't reach the terminal length, I'll extract the current element into consideration, which is nums of I. If set does not contain that element, what we are gonna do, the first thing is to add that element into the set, update the running sum variable and compare it with the max sum variable so that we get a better answer. Also, we'll update the ending pointer to I++. If the set already contains that element, we will extract the element to be deleted, which will be nums of start. Please remember that it will be nums of start, that the element that we are trying to delete in this process. We'll remove that element from the set, we'll reduce the running sum variable, and we'll update the start pointer. In the end, we'll simply return the max value. The time complexity for this approach is order of n. The space complexity again is of order of n. Consider the case where all the elements are unique, everything will be added into the set, therefore the complexity becomes order of n. Thanks for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day ahead.